Chosen ones, chosen ones. Their kindness, your kindness, my kindness, chosen one's kindness is always taken for weakness. You know, it's not hard to realize whether you're a chosen one or not. For me, growing up, I always wondered why people just couldn't treat me with the same humility and hospitality that I treat them. Why weren't these people as just why weren't they as giving as I am? And I'm not talking about giving financial, money wise. We're talking about the spirit of people out here. And so even when somebody is talking to a chosen one, the chosen one usually lets them know that it's a benefit that I'm talking to them. See, the chosen one always takes the first opportunity to be humble, to say pardon me, to say excuse me, to take the time out to not only talk to people and teach, because chosen ones are teachers by nature, they also take the time out to listen. Not everybody deserves to even be spoken to. This is one of the hardest things that I had to realize as a chosen one. Uh, Not everybody is supposed to be spoken to. If you're not really dealing with them as far as business, or maybe you may have a friend that you go clubbing with, or uh, bowling, going to play basketball, and unless people are not a part of your life in a sincere way, in a genuine way, then unfortunately, it's not a good idea for chosen ones to even talk to people. It's better just to say hi and goodbye. Because once again, the chosen one knows that they are a benefit to that individual. They're going to see how the individual receives that energy, and whether that other entity can match their energy. But chosen one's kindness is always taken for weakness. Why does it have to be this way? Well, it has to do with people having a lack of self-esteem, and it has to do with the experiences that this individual may or may not have had in the world. And most people don't really take the time out to figure out whether a person is righteous or not. They, for the most part, when you're talking to individuals, they spend their time just protecting their ego. They're not transparent. That's another thing about chosen ones. We're very transparent people. We're going to tell you exactly who we are. We don't have anything to hide, even our faults. We'll even tell you our faults with full transparency. Not everybody can do that. And that's one of the ways I found out I was a chosen one. I always wondered how is it that I'm being so transparent and humble, and this other individual that I'm talking to is taking the opportunity to take my kindness for weakness. Why is all these people being parasitic and opportunistic? Why can't they just let it go and have a full transparent conversation? What is there to be afraid of? And see, another thing too, they say when you're in front of a pit bull, don't show fear. Because that pit bull is going to think, well, if you're scared, it must be a reason why you're scared. You must have done something to be afraid in the first place. So now you look guilty. Remember I said before in previous audios, everybody I come across now, they're guilty until proven innocent, not the other way around. I'm going to leave a link for you guys, this high priestess. And I hope you guys like this link that I leave you, this high priestess, because she's really good at what she does. But when you listen to her, I tell you, it's kind of hard sometimes, because it's gonna bring you to the reality of how many people are just plain garbage in this life. Most people are garbage. I would say 75 to 85% of the people you come across are garbage. chosen ones, we're here to try to raise the vibration on the planet. But I also understand that there are people who do not uh, reciprocate that type of energy. These people out here, they're keeping the energy on the planet stagnant or lowering the energy of the planet, whether by the habits that they have or the things that they do or how they treat people. Usually when people meet me in person, they're very glad to have met me. Just like I went to a Jiffy Lube to had an experience with a Jamaican guy. Remember I told y'all about how this Jamaican guy and how these people in New York don't see me as a brother and they don't treat me like a brother? I had another situation today. Went to get an oil change. Nobody's there. It's in the morning. I'm the first customer. Jamaican guy comes up. I say, "What's up, boss?" I get out the car. I say, this is what I say to him. I say, "There's the oil," because I bring my own oil to the car shop. I don't let people change my oil. I bring my own oil and tell them just do the work, and I pay them for the work. And I bring my own oil filter. So I have my oil filter and my oil in my seat. And I told the guy, I said, "Well, all I need is for you to change the oil. Here's the oil. There's the air filter. And I need you to please change my windshield wipers. And I will tip you, brother. Thank you." This is what I told this guy. Now, the whole time, he's looking at me like once upon a time, I shot his dog. That's another thing about being a chosen one. Your energy is so high that some people are actually going to feel threatened by your energy. Because, see, the thing is, a lot of people have reprobate minds. Reprobate, REPROBATE. Reprobate minds out here. And so as soon as you come across with your high energy and your transparency, they actually see that as a threat. I'm really starting to see that, how that works now, folks. Like I said, I'm still learning. And now my gematria says I'm a chosen one under my name. So I decided I'm gonna make a video about me being a chosen one, since it's actually in my gematria under my name, even though I already know I was a chosen one. So anyway, at the end, I actually tipped these people at Jiffy Lube $30. I mean, who does that, right? I'm the little black guy driving the old car. And I guarantee you they don't get tips like that from people pulling up in Porsches. Once again, a chosen one is always trying to raise the energy on the planet. We're always going above and beyond to try to make sure people is happy. That's what we're here for. But like I say, unfortunately, the chosen one goes through a period of time where he figures out it's not going to be reciprocated. Most of the people you meet, that type of energy is not going to be reciprocated. But anyway, the guy forgot to put on the wiper blades. And I told the female, first of all, the female I was talking to was happy. Put a big smile on her face. I know how much people make at Jiffy Lube. Put a big smile on her face with the big tip. And I told her, I said, "I'm in a good mood. I'm leaving New York." So then I get out to my car, I realize that the Jamaican dude didn't put my wiper blades on. And I say, "Hey, you forgot to put the wiper blades on." I tell the female, she goes back and tell the Jamaican guy, "Hey, why you didn't put this guy?" Now she's like, she just got a $30 tip. Like, dude, this dude, and remember, I told the guy I was going to tip him. But that energy is never reciprocated. That's why they always love to say we are all one. No, we are not one. Not every brother, so-called brother with black skin is my brother. So the guy decides, instead of just deciding, remember the customer's always right anyway. And remember, I actually did tell him to change my wiper blades. He says I didn't tell him to fix his wiper blades. I said, "I know what I told you, man." I said, "You know what? Just forget about it, guys." I said, "Have a nice day." You see, that's another thing about chosen one. We're not going to waste our energy. We're not going to waste our time. A lot of people have selective hearing. They come across a chosen one. You come into this person's energy field and they forget things. Because they have selective hearing. A lot of people are suffering from ADD because of these cell phones, because now people are used to getting information so fast that it's actually lowered their IQ and they don't have an attention span. People used to have an attention span of like 2 minutes plus. Now people only got attention spans for about 15 seconds. And some people not even that. So instead of this guy just, admitting he could have basically not heard me, he chooses to gaslight me and say that I didn't say that. And see, there's so many situations, guys, where, like I say, I'm pretty much in shape. Let's say somebody half my size does something to piss me off, right? And I just want to harm them physically. My motto is this as a chosen one. If I ever decided to harm somebody physically or to bully somebody physically that's half my size, I'm going to look at the situation. I'm going to say, if somebody twice my size did this same exact thing, would you try to, I wouldn't say beat them up, but tell them the same thing that you would tell that person that was half your size? See, there's no, I don't have a problem with my ego, with my, I know I'm a genuine person. So the same thing that I tell the dude half my size, I'm going to tell the same thing to the dude twice my size. And both of them are going to understand clearly that I mean business without there having to even be a physical altercation. Now, of course, I make sure I'm in shape because you never know when you're going to have to protect yourself out here. But I just wanted to throw that out there. That's pretty much my motto. I wouldn't do anything disrespectful to a brother half my size unless I was going to do the same thing to a brother twice my size. That's my philosophy. And for guys who listening to me, that's the type of physical shape you want to be in when you go out here in this world, because people are going to keep testing you left and right, especially if you're a chosen one. So I'm going to make this short. I'm just about said what I have to say, folks. And hope everybody is having a nice day. And I hope I said something in this video that somebody could use for their benefit. So y'all take care. Talk to y'all later. Peace.